They do all the hard work picking out the videos, making critiques and suffer through editing. I just hope in a steal of glory, reacting to reactors reacting.
What is up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Let's get right into it. I wasn't expecting or planning to make this video here, but I just recently uploaded Chameleon by this group here, Culture Club, and it made me think about my favorite song by Culture Club. And I love, maybe there's 7 that I really like, but there's only one that is my favorite, and that is Victims. It made me think about that. And then so I went on YouTube and I started to play the beginning of it, and I was like, let me hear it with you all, because I have so many. If you want to skip ahead to the reaction, I'll put the time here. But Boy George, I have this strong feeling, positive feeling for Boy George. I remember when I first saw him, I grew up in St. Louis. I went to Performing Arts High School, and I was a dance major, and there are a lot of gay people in the performing arts. I'm assuming they're everywhere, but they're more out at that time. I am not speaking of today. I don't know anything about what's going on today, LGBTQ stuff. I don't understand it. It's not for me anyway. I'm old. I'm not gonna be here forever. It's not for me to understand. Just know I have love in my heart for everyone. I don't have any hate for anyone. But I'm only speaking of at the time that I was in high school, at a performing arts high school, where ballet was my main discipline. There were a lot of gay men in the performing arts, in theater, in acting, dance, singing, that kind of stuff. So I had a lot of gay friends. My best friend, my junior year, his senior year, was gay. And to be honest, I have been shown nothing but love from gay people in my life, in my personal interactions. I dare say more so based on the amount, I forget how you say it, but probably more so than my hetero friends, if that's fair to say, as a group. Sounds so not PC, but I know you understand what I'm trying to say, and I'm not trying to offend anyone. So I had a lot of gay friends, and I really liked them because they liked me, and we respected each other, and we enjoyed each other, and they cared for me, and I cared for them. So when Boy George hit the scene, I had this feeling for him. I thought, this is a person who is feeling, expressing themselves however they want to express. I do recall, my memory is he did not speak about it at that time, 82, 3, 4, 5. That's my feeling. Just showed it, I guess. And I don't know why, because I'm not part of the LGBTQ community, but I was so happy for him. And I think what it did was it made me feel happy for my friends who I liked and respected, that they have someone who's out there, another person who's out there as I don't know if I should say role model, because we know he got into some stuff later on, but I mean just at that time as a role model. I don't know what it is. And then you add the voice. It's one of the most beautiful, soulful voices ever. And this song and this performance and this arrangement, this composition is perfect. And I just want to see what someone who's never heard this song, what they think about this. And reacting to it is a channel called Pancake Marshmallow Dude. I don't remember that title, but I remember this gentleman. I reacted to, what was it that he did? I can't remember, but one time. But now it looks like the setup is different. I don't want to waste your time anymore. His video is pretty short though, so it's only 6 minutes, so let's do it non-stop. Oh man, I hope he loves it, and I hope he lets it play, and whenever he needs to stop, he stops it appropriately, rolls back, blah, 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 blah. We're scoring this. scoring this in the three categories: the entertainment value of his video, the breakdown of the song, whatever, the video, the vocals. I'm not sure what he's gonna see, if it's live and then the third category is production value. Let's go. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you.
Hello guys, welcome. So, as requested, I'm finally checking out Victims by Culture Club. And I didn't see an official music video for the track, but what I did find on YouTube is what seems to be a promotional video, so that's what I'm going with. Okay, let's get into it.
I think there is, yeah, that's it. I gotta take it back and not talk. I can't say one word, uninterrupted.
The victims we know so well, they shine in your eyes when they kiss and tell. Strange faces we never see, but you're always there, like a ghost in my dream. And I keep on telling you, please don't do the things you do. When you do those things, pull my puppet strings, have the strangest void for you. We love and we never tell what places our hearts in the wishing well.
This tone sounds gorgeous here, as always.
And it's sink or swim,
He speaks
like
over
it's
it.
always been, and I keep on loving you. It's the only thing to do. When the angels sing, there are greater things. Can I give them all to you? Oh, pull the strings of emotion, take a ride into unknown pleasure. Feel like a child on a dark night, wishing there was some kind of heaven. I could be warm with you smiling. Put out your hand for a while. The victims, we know them so well, so well.
Love his vibrato. Wow. I was expecting a switch up, but not to this extent.
Victims we know so well, they shine in your eyes when they kiss and tell. Strange places we never see, but you're always there, like a ghost in my dream. And I keep on telling you, please don't do the things you do. When you do those things, pull my puppet strings, have the strangest void for you.
This visual is so pretty.
Show my heart some devotion, push aside those that whisper never. Feel like a child on a dark night, wishing we could spend it together. I could be warm with you smiling. Put out your hand for a while. The victims, we know them so well, so well.
another cool switch up. That was so smooth.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
Before we get to his reaction, please allow me to go back. Get your scores ready. We're going to finish his video. He's got about a minute and 20 seconds left. I just want to go back to that bass. So simple. I realize, I say on this channel, certain things are very simple. And it always seems to come off like simple is like a not professional, but it's not like very creative or artistic or something like that. I think if you can move someone's emotion with the minimalist type of approach, that's even more creative than a lot of tricks. There's a bass when it drops into the last time it goes into the victims we know so well, the shine. When it goes into that, there's just a little, just popping little bass notes that elevates the emotion. First of all, you're coming off the it's big, and then it just drops you, and you land like on a pillow, and then Boy George's voice. The victims we know so well. And in the background, just this bass. So simple, but it elevates it. Past how it was when Boy George did it earlier in the song. Man, it's so good. It's so good to me, for me. Let's go back to where he's...
A child on a dark night, wishing we could spend.
Sorry, y'all.
So a child on a dark night, wishing we could spend it together.
Oh, it's back here. I'm sorry. Oh, here we go. Thank you. We're so unprofessional.
Wow. I was expecting a switch up, but not to this extent.
The victims we know so well, they shine in your eyes when they kiss and tell. Strange places we never see, but you're always there, like a ghost in my dream. And I keep on telling you, please don't do the
Okay,
things
all right.
you do.
Man, oh man, so good. So let's get to his breakdown. What do we got here? What do we got?
I was not prepared for that mid-tempo greatness, but my favorite part of that track, my initial listen, had to be George's vocals, like hands down. Obviously, I haven't heard a lot of Culture Club, but out of the songs I've heard, this has to be his most soulful vocal performance. Before all the awesome production kicked in, it was just his vocal and the piano, and that was so captivating. Also, I was kind of blown away by that video. From what I can tell, it was just a promotional video, but they put a lot of thought into it, and I loved the shot at the end with all the musicians included. It really helped set the mood for the song. Alright guys, I guess that's all for this one. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe,
I am
and
liking
comment down
right
below so we
now.
can chat.
I am number 200. Oh, I need to sign in. I'm not signed in. I will go back and sign in. I promise you. All right, so. All right, let's score this thing. Entertainment, technical aspect. I can hear him, I can see him, so he gets a 10. The breakdown, 100%, that's a 10. not only did he talk about the song itself, the vocals, he called them like mid-tempo changes, but the breakdown of the music. But he also spoke on the video, and he gave his ideas, his feeling on that. And so that's a 10. This is where the issue is for me. This is the first time I've ever seen this thing that I'm about to talk to you about, and I do not like it upon first hearing. Speaking over the music. When you speak, the music goes down and we can hear you speak. Upon my first listen, I do not like that. 2 reasons. First, if you're speaking, you're not hearing. And if this is your first time hearing this song, you think you know the right place to speak because of the way it feels like it's gonna go, but there's a lot of songs that don't go where you think they're gonna go. And when you're speaking, you're missing it. So this goes back to, there's one of my videos where someone is doing a reaction to Alanis Morissette. You ought to know. This was like a year ago, 2 years ago. And they stopped it right at one of the most critical part of the song, the one that digs the hardest. That song is a song about anger. And there's one particular part of that song where there's a whole lot of anger. She stopped right before that anger was expressed. She talked about her feelings about what she heard. She picked it up, she didn't roll back. She just picked up where she left off. There was no momentum, so it just started. She didn't know exactly. It took her like a couple of seconds to catch up. The seconds that she took to catch up was the seconds of very strong elevation of the art form of that song, in my opinion. So if you're gonna speak while it's playing, you're 100% gonna miss some stuff. And if you do enough videos, you're gonna miss something very important. You're gonna miss a flow change, some kind of emphasis on something. You're gonna miss it. And I do not like it. So I am trying to think, okay, I'm gonna start at 5 because I always start at 5 when I have some problems and see if I can go up. Of course I can go up because his breakdown was so good. Can I go up a 6? Yeah. Can I go up 7? For entertainment? Yes, I can. Can I go up to 8? I can. I cannot go up to 9. 8 is the max because that voiceover, music, volume decrease is a problem for me. So I cannot do it. But man, I'm so glad to hear that song. And it just reminds me of how great Boy George's voice, how smooth, soulful. That's an R&B singer. That's an R&B singer from old school times. Man, oh man. Okay, thank you so much for indulging me on this one. Like I said, I wasn't planning on doing this, but thank you so much for indulging. If you like this video, and I think it's like a 99% chance that you did, you might like